Got a mandatory payout in the Rainbow Six on Saturday, Brian. They're expecting about $1.5 million, and it's going to kick off in race number 6.
Yeah, it's a competitive sequence. It ends with a turf stakes, too. It's wide open, so looking forward to it. Ron, should be a very, very big pool, and weather looks like it's going to be phenomenal out as well.
You know, let's start it off with race number 6, where it's going to start. Now you got a big favorite in here as far as the morning line goes, and that's Time of the Reward, who has a Clementech sliced in half.
Yeah, this is my best bet of the day, Ron, and I know, you single right off the bat. A lot of people don't like to do that. I think it gives the player leverage. You're going to have a heavy favorite. I have to be honest with you. I didn't see much in here that could oppose this filly. Maybe the old Safi, I should say, could do it, but I'm all with Timely Reward to kick off the sequence.
Looks like pretty tough in there. You go to race number 7 this afternoon. I thought it was pretty wide open affair in there, but you know what I did? I got my best bet in there, and that's the number 4. Here's the Kicker, who I think was aptly named when she really kicked the heck out of a field of older horses, and going 6.5 furlongs. It's Safi, it's Edgard, returning on the Daughter of Leon's map.
Yeah, there's no doubt she's the horse to beat, owned by My Racehorse, so you're going to get a very, very short price. She literally beat nothing last time out, but she did do it the right way. So, yeah, I think the race clearly goes through her. I went with the 8 Beach Party Bingo. We'll call her the other Safi. The good race 2 back was on a fast main track. She got sloppy track last time, didn't run at all. She has an experience edge on her stablemate. She's drawn outside as well. She gets a big weight allowance with a hot apprentice, Mika Husbands, too.
Yeah, he's doing an incredible job. And you've got the 5 Ruthless Ruas making her South Florida debut after those races at Del Mar. You don't know what you're going to get, so if you want to spread, maybe you throw that horse in. Going to race number 8 in here, Brian, I found this one pretty wide open, so I went 4 deep on my ticket. My top pick was the 10, Lawler. How did you say it?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly used Lawler. I went even deeper than that, Ron. I ended up using 6 of them in my rainbow here. First-time starter, Aerostar, Stonehenge, homebred for Kathleen O'Connell's got some pedigree. Got a few sneaky works in here as well. I thought the horses that have run in the afternoon weren't all that inspiring, so I wanted to go with a first-time starter, but I'd like to think if I can get to this race, I'm going to be alive because I'm going to spread very deep.
Yeah, and I used Quizler in there. Nothing but subtle, from Nick Palmer's 25% with maidens making his second stop. But a good place to go deep in there in race number 8. Going to race number 9, I went to the inside. I wasn't totally stolen. Dispatch, who's returning to the turf and moving to the rail, was a good from closing from the outside last time out.
Yeah, I went with him too, Ron, and I know he's got some he's lack of experience. He's only run once on turf. It was a special weight at Keeneland for Todd Fletcher. Dave Fox has taken over. He's done a good job with him. 2 solid force on the Tapeta. Now we'll try the turf. We've got a cozy inside draw as well. Have to figure out a little bit of a trip. How about Dave Fox? What a year he's been having, so we'll go with him.
You got to look, he comes up, it seems that he has a couple of victories every day. So, yeah, I used Gildan Stern, the Irish bred, a little bit, and Carlin Clan. So I went a little deeper there from Robert Falcone. And then you go to race number 10, Brian, and I'll take this one over because here's my long shot in here. And it's Lovin' Making Sense is making a first start. She finished second that day between a pair of next out winners in front of a next out winner who's a hard-knocking campaigner. That's Wicklow Gale at this level now. It was back during May, so I knew I'd get a price in here. It's Eduardo Nuno's the former jockey, and he's got Renzo Rojas named to ride. I'm looking for a price.
Yeah, I don't blame you because you got a huge favorite down on the inside, the one Megan making money. She was a single to me, but it's the kind of race where if you don't single her, you probably got to go way all over the place, and Lovin' Makes Sense. Yeah, where you been since May? That worried me, but she was in very good form when we last saw her, and if she runs her A race, she does make perfect sense in here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with the one Megan making money, and also she's spiteful. Is returning to the Tapeta. I thought that horse would run well in there. Now, a feature race of the afternoon actually comes in race number 11, and it's the R. Dear Peggy. Boy, you can go a lot of different ways in here. I went with Ramsey Pond. How did you see it?
Well, this is my long shot in here. You look at this race, okay? It's a full field of 12. There's a lot of stalkers and closers. There's no real speed. The 2, Unchained Elaine, stretching out for Team B and Cone by American Pharaoh. We've got the pedigree to route. I think she can control things up front, Ron. She's been chasing and setting really quick splits, sprinting. Now we stretch out. We're in a cozy inside draw as well. Maybe she can get brave, but clearly the Safis, as you mentioned, Ramsey Pond and Bellavino, they're the ones to beat.
Yeah, I had to use the outside horse. I know the post is no good. Hello. Oh, it's moving to the turf. Hello. I just thought it was 2 good connections on the 2 good races, on the Tapeta in there. And got to just mention the number 3, It's What Beechcraft, $1.1 million daughter of Tappan. Did you use that horse?
She better hurry to start making that up. I did not use her. Comes in off the Kentucky Downs race. We'll see what we get today. It is Cassie. It is DJ Stable. But up to now, I thought, she hasn't shown all that much.
Not only will this be online, our tickets will be online a little later on.
Yeah, it's a great sequence. Ends with a doozy on the turf. Really deep and competitive stakes. Hopefully we'll see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park, and hopefully you'll be firing as well.